latest Nebraska Agricultural Statistics Service report, the state's cattle and calves rated 75% good to excellent, with 5% of the cows calving since January 1st. We spoke with Rick Rasby Thursday about those cows yet to calve and how cattle producers have benefited with cows on uncovered stalks.
You know, I think we've been blessed. It's been open this winter. The dry conditions in 2012, we didn't harvest very much hay, and it was expensive. At least we haven't had to feed much of it yet, and so we've really utilized corn stalks because it's been open.
And they've been open for a while. I mean, that was an early harvest this year.
Yes.
So when you look at how long they've been on the field or which fields they're going at, recommendations?
Yeah, you know, I would just have you think about, you know, if you have 150 bushel corn, because the amount of residue that's left out there is based on corn yield. And so, you know, if you had 150 bushel per acre corn, an acre of stock should last a cow 45 to 50 days. Sometimes when we get into open winters, just because it's open, one thinks that the nutrition that they're getting out there is okay. But, you know, they're selective grazers out there. They're going to select the husk and leaf followed by the cob and the stalk. And if there's any grain, that'll be even first. But just don't overgraze, because I think cows are really in good condition. Now, I'm not surprised, but we've got condition back on cows after this dry weather that we had this summer, and it's just important to go into calving season in good body condition for cows.
Have you had to do much supplementing, or do you foresee that you will?
You know, the thing is that if you've been able to rotate through stocks, we've not seen much of a response for cows grazing corn stalks, that being mature cows, in regards to supplementation. And so what that tells us is that if you go by our recommendations, which our recommendations would be based stocking rate and number of days based on husk and leaf out there. And so if you do that, you're probably not going to get a big response from supplementation. Now, if you had first calf heifers out there, that's probably another deal. You probably need to do some supplementation. But we really, I mean, we're coming into calving here. You know, we'll get a lot of cows to start calving into February, 1st of March, and we just have them in good body condition. Just keep them there.
You also have on that same note, you have a body condition score app that's available. What can that do for producers?
We do, and when you think about, it's available. It's up on the iStore right now, and I think droids can get it as well. But when you think about body condition and management of the beef herd, body condition of your cow herd is a better indication of the nutrition program as compared to body weight. And so we can do that visually. We don't have to run cows through a chute and get a weight. And so it really is a way to monitor where you're at from a condition score standpoint. Of course, it's a good app, but it has a learning component to it as well. So if you're not real familiar with the 1 to 9 condition scoring system, you can actually learn a little bit about it and practice condition scoring cows before you go out and do your own.
As we get closer to calving time here, what records are you looking at? There may have to be some additional selling off if you know, conditions don't improve and pastures enter the way they left. Yeah,
you know, we talked to Jerry Valesky and Bruce Anderson. They're our range and forage specialists, and they say even if we get rain, we've got to give those pastures some time, and we may even, if we get rain, we may only need to go out with, or can go out with maybe 70% of our cow herd. So maybe some records at calving time. If you do have to maybe sell a few before you go to grass, hopefully get rain to go to grass, but maybe keeping a few records like calf birth weight, maybe disposition, udder and teats scores and stuff like that. If you've identified them to be cold at calving time, that you were going to maybe sell them at weaning time, if you have to liquidate any cows or sell cows prior to going to grass, those may be the ones.
As Rick mentioned, the body condition score is available on the iTunes and Google Play stores. We'll also link to the Calculator worksheet for matching livestock size with corn stalk acres on the Market Journal website.